we're going to move right into what we call our Nerd Breaker, which is like our icebreaker game, some kind of little segment that's not necessarily always related to what the episode is. But the one I thought of was we're going to choose this or that between actors that were in a Marvel and a DC movie.
Oh, great.
Oh, okay.
So we're going to choose which role we were preferred of them or whatever it is.
Okay.
Ooh, okay.
All right.
Oh, okay. All right.
So I have some pictures here, and
so far,
I'll put the
okay.
pictures on the video. So the first one is Batman, Ben Affleck, or Daredevil.
I've never seen Daredevil. I heard it wasn't good. But I'll say Batman. Ben Affleck is Batman.
I prefer Batfleck. I love Bat. I think it's really unfortunate the movies that he was in, but I honestly think he's the best Batman.
I'm gonna go with Batman as well.
Same, yeah.
Cool. Okay. All right. Ben
All due
Affleck.
respect, I don't think it's bad the movies are in. I'm a big
No.
fan, but yeah.
No.
Honestly,
He's a great
I'm
Batman,
a
no.
Dawn of Justice defender. I think that movie's fine. I think it's actually really not
Yeah,
bad.
Ultimate Edition especially.
Oh, the extended cut. Yeah, I agree.
Right, Mark?
All right, the first.
You got it, buddy.
Is he a sour on that one?
No, not so much. Not so much.
We just debated at the beginning of our show.
As I don't look at it as favorably as he does.
Sure.
Hearing his arguments, I've kind of changed my opinion of it, though.
Okay.
Yeah. So I've sweetened. Not as sour as I used to be.
Ray is super persuasive in that regard too. I'm like, I don't like Age of Ultron. She's like, but, and I'm like, oh, okay.
I made him watch it like 27
like 18 times. All right, so we started with the first, all the Batmans. So the next one is Christian Bale, Batman, or Gore the God Butcher.
Batman.
Batman.
100%.
I don't think they gave him enough as Gore the God
Only
Butcher.
because I think they ruined Gore the God Butcher in that movie.
Well, first of all, in the movie, he's
Yeah.
so I don't want to. I'm not super on the comics, but he's not even comic accurate, really.
Yeah,
pretty
not
much,
at all.
so.
Not at all.
All right, let's go to the next one. Michael Keaton, Batman, or the Vulture.
Actually, I thought that would be the easy choice, but now that I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, the Vulture's not bad,
Yeah.
but I'm definitely gonna say Batman.
I'm gonna say
kinda came up in
Batman.
that era,
Yeah.
basically, you know, and he kind of re-energized the whole superhero genre again. You know what I mean? There was Superman back in like the late 70s, and then it kind of died out. And then when Batman came out, when that movie came out, it was a big to do. Like everybody was going to see it. Your parents, your brothers, like everybody, young and old, were going to watch it, and everybody was excited. It was an event. The movie theater treated it like an event.
Oh yeah.
So I'm definitely gonna go with Batman on that. I did like his
Batman.
Vulture, but Batman is the more iconic Michael Keaton superhero role.
You know, I don't remember enough about the Tim Burton Batman, so I'm gonna go with Vulture just because that's the most thing I remember.
I'm gonna go with Vulture too because I love him as a villain.
Yeah, that too.
He's like, don't get me wrong, like he's a great hero, and Batman is kind of like a vigilante, so he plays both very well. But honestly, like just the conversation he has in the car with Peter Parker before the dance, and like you know, before and like as he's like piecing it together that he finds out that he is Spider-Man. I thought it was great.
Yeah,
I
and then
thought it was
you're
great.
a little scared of him because you don't know what he's capable of.
Right.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah.
All right, the next one, Catwoman,
Why
Halle
you do that?
Berry, Catwoman, or Storm.
I'm gonna say Catwoman. She's fine.
She looks good as
fine.
Catwoman. Well, she looks good as Storm too.
Yeah, so we're
Yeah.
She played both well.
Yeah, we're just going the role. We're not going the movie that they're from or anything like that. We're just going like them in the role.
Oh, I'm gonna go Storm.
I'm gonna go Storm as well.
Yeah,
I like Catwoman.
I have not seen Catwoman. I have not seen
No?
Halle Berry's Catwoman. I heard some not so favorable things about it and never got around to watching it. So maybe just one day out of perverse curiosity, I'll check it out.
We should make it a drinking game or something. And I'll hang out again. All right.
All of our livers.
Catwoman, Michelle Pfeiffer, or Janet Van Dyne.
Catwoman.
I'm gonna go with Catwoman.
Honestly, Michelle
as
Pfeiffer's
well.
Catwoman is
It's pretty iconic.
those skin tight suits.
Yeah, I was young when I enjoyed it, so yeah, I'm gonna go Catwoman. Yeah.
Tom Hardy, Bane, or Venom.
Well, I didn't even know when at one point I didn't even know that Tom Hardy was Bane until like he told me.
I think
Yeah,
that's
he's covered up all the time.
So yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But I love him as Venom, so I'm gonna go Venom.
I'm going Bane.
Yeah, I haven't seen any of the Venom movies, so I'm gonna go Bane also.
Who are you?
What kind of geek are you?
Why are you here right now?
I'm just
Give me your drink.
I'm just not interested. It doesn't seem like
my
the Sony
gosh.
universe is just not my jam.
It's not the
Yeah,
jam.
I did see the first Venom movie, and I didn't care for it too much, I have to say. I do like him as Bane. I feel like it's the best Bane that we've only seen 2 live action Banes.
Sure.
One was in the terrible
Batman and Robin, I think.
Yeah, it was terrible. And then this one was good because he beats Batman.
Because he's actually
That's
a
what
human.
supposed to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Or is Bane
prefer that
always
one.
augmented in the comics like that?
He has funny enough, he has something called Venom that
Venom,
he
right?
Oh, really?
injects into himself to
Yeah.
make himself even stronger.
Oh,
funny
okay.
enough,
So it's not completely inaccurate in that Batman and Robin movie. It's just executed in a poor way.
very poor. way.
Sean
Very
Connery
poor way.
voice though kind of threw me a bit.
Yeah,
He is
yeah,
supposed
yeah,
to
that
be
was
like
weird.
South American or like the Puerto Rican type island.
yeah.
I think
Well,
so, yeah.
right, because wasn't that prison and like...
Santa Prisca, right?
Yeah.
made up.
I think we made a drink.
Yeah, they made a drink called Santa Prisca. Yeah.
Oh, okay. J.K. Simmons as Commissioner Gordon
Yeah.
or J. Jonah Jameson.
I love
J.
John
Jonah
Jameson.
is hilarious.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
he's
Pretty
love
much
him.
like,
Hilarious.
is he only in this? Is he only in 2 and 3? He's in 2 and 3, or is he only in
I think he's
2?
in all 3 of them briefly because I think his son is in the 3rd movie.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, so that's
Yeah, I think
his
he's in all-
astronaut or
I
something
think he's
like
in-
that.
He's in all 3 of them.
Is he in all 3?
I think
Yeah.
he's technically
Briefly.
Isn't he in the
Second
newer?
He's in No Way Home.
Yeah, he's not.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, they brought him back for it.
Yeah. The web show. I gotta go J.
That's
Jonah
right, yeah.
Jameson because
Me
he's just
too.
super funny.
JJ.
Yeah,
Yeah.
to me, I think that I've always said that is like my favorite comic book adaptation is J.K. Simmons.
Because even in like the panels, isn't he always like a sarcastic,
yeah,
greedy kind of jerk?
right, yeah, and he played him like so well.
Yeah.
But he's got, I mean, deep down, though, he does have a good heart. There's a part in the comics where Peter Parker was on trial, and J. Jonah
Did he
Jameson...
vouch for him?
Yeah, he paid for all of his lawyer expenses.
No
he
way.
paid for all of
Oh,
them.
wow.
Oh,
And
wow.
he's always like, taking jabs at Parker.
Sure.
But deep down, that's one of his guys.
Yeah, even in that first movie, he had the opportunity to sell him out to,
and he defended him.
to Goblin, and then he
Yeah,
didn't.
and he's like, I don't know where he is.
J.
I
Jonah
don't know who
Jameson?
gives me the pictures.
Oh,
Yeah.
when he like breaks into the
Goblin
Yeah.
breaks through,
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, he could have sold him out, but he didn't.
And he-
I don't know who he is. Yeah,
and he kept his mouth shut.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
No way.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Dang.
Yeah, so perfect.
I think that put him on the map too. Like just as far as like the public is concerned, like after seeing him do that role, like everybody knew who J.K. Simmons was.
He
at
did
that point,
everything
you know?
after that.
Sure.
Yeah.
Idris Elba as Heimdall or Bloodsport from the Suicide Squad.
I'm gonna say
James Gunn.
Heimdall.
Interesting.
I don't know if I cared. too much for
Bloodsport? I mean-
so I'm gonna go Heimdall.
I feel like it was just Idris Elba with a gun, and Heimdall is like kind of playing.
What's the,
Elba with a
other,
sword.
what's the other guy in the other Suicide Squad?
Deadshot.
Who's Will?
Deadshot.
Deadshot.
Will
It's like,
Smith's
to me,
character.
it's like the
It was
same
exactly
person.
the
No,
same.
they
Basically,
are,
it seemed
yeah.
like
Yeah.
they're just trying to
Innocent,
find another
yeah.
Deadshot. Yeah.
Yeah, so no, I'm gonna go Heimdall.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go
same.
Heimdall.
Yeah,
Same
I'm
here.
Heimdall. either. Yeah.
Next one, Ryan Reynolds, Green Lantern
Absolutely
or
not.
Deadpool.
Deadpool.
After seeing the
But
trailer
again,
for
in the
Superman,
role.
I think we owe Ryan Reynolds an apology for everyone hating on him for Green Lantern because of that new trailer, the Superman trailer. But obviously, Deadpool. He was born for that
Deadpool.
role. Born to play that role.
Deadpool. Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's
I
born to
agree.
play
Yeah,
Deadpool.
like, and I have like I told Rashawn or Ray this that I have very big respect for him keeping the mask on for as long as he did in the movie. Because
Oh,
a lot of times when they have big actors,
They want to show
Watch
their
their
face.
face,
they
yeah.
don't have the mask or whatever it is, or like. For example, firefighter movies, they're just like in a fire with like their face out. It's like, that's not how it works.
Yeah, at all. Yeah.
Jared Leto
Ah.
as Morbius or the Joker. My vote is the Joker. I have no problem with
I
Jared
have
Leto's
no problem
Joker.
with that Joker either.
I have no
Everyone
problem with it.
hated it.
You know what? I haven't heard anybody say that about Jared Leto's Joker except me. So now there's 3 of us because
Yeah.
I don't hate that character been played iconically so many times before. For him, I think to be able to do a new kind of performance for the Joker, is it the classic Joker? Not so much, obviously. But I do like that he was able to find a different way to play him. So I respect it. I don't hate it. I like it for that reason.
I respect that. I don't really like the hipster Joker type character,
It's-
so
yeah, it's
I
different.
don't. I wasn't a huge fan of it, but in that cut scene, the end scene for Zack Snyder's Justice
The
League.
Snyder Cut.
Oh, that scene with him and Batman.
Yeah, having
I
a
was
little-
yeah.
sold. I was like, yeah, this guy is the Joker.
That sold it for me. Even
Yeah.
if it's like a different version of from this Joker, it's
Yeah.
still Jared Leto portraying it, and I thought it was actually really, really
I-
good.
I think that honestly it makes it more modern day, like mobby-ish. The
Yeah.
like way he dresses, you know what I
Because
mean?
the Joker-
it brings it into play like now.
Yeah.
We've
He's like
also-
a
yeah. No, go ahead, please.
he's like a mobster, non-mobster. He's like, I'm organized, but I'm disorganized.
Right.
I'm with you, but I'm against you. Like that's
Yeah.
that's who the Joker is. You know.
And we've seen Crazy Joker all throughout, which is great. I mean, that's who he is. He's crazy. But like I said, I like that we were able to see a different performance for the characters. Does that need to be like the main Joker from now on?
Sure.
Not so much. But I do like seeing him played a different way. Somebody finding a different way to play him.
Yeah,
So.
I agree.
Yeah.
I think the reason why it was so poorly received was because it was literally coming off the heels of Heath Ledger's Joker.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that's
like the
bad
absolute.
timing.
I think that's
Bad
like
timing.
the absolute reason why they're like, dude, what is this? My Joker. It's like, no, dude, no. Heath Ledger's Joker, iconic, will live forever. Don't get me wrong.
Right.
But I enjoyed his Joker. I thought it was good. Willem Dafoe as Green Goblin or Valko in Aquaman.
Green Goblin.
Goblin.
Green
It's
Goblin.
easy. It's way too easy.
That's an easy one.
He was great as Green Goblin.
Yeah, Green Goblin.
Green Goblin.
Yeah, he's like so forgettable in that movie.
Yeah, I forgot he was in it until you didn't show me the thing.
As a matter of fact.
All right, this one is Josh Brolin from Jonah Hex
I
or
remember.
Thanos. I've never even seen Jonah Hex.
I've never
I
seen
haven't
Jonah
either,
Hex
actually.
It's a
either.
DC movie.
None of us have seen
I
it.
think I watched part of it.
I think Megan Fox is in it.
She is in it, yeah. I remember watching it because it was like a comic book western.
Right,
Comic
yeah.
book, but I
think it was. I think it's like DC's Ghost Rider or something like
Well,
that.
I would
or-
go Thanos. I love Thanos.
well, it's got to be Thanos. Yeah.
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 That's
yeah.
my boy.
I think even people that are Jonah Hex defenders, if you're out there, it's probably still Thanos.
Yeah.
Russell Crowe as Jor-El from Superman or Zeus from Thor: Love and Thunder.
I
I love
mean,
the accent that he did. And the,
yeah, it was great. That was also
he
like
running
favorite
got
part
his
of the
little,
film.
his
probably
little
my favorite
tutu
part
and
of
he
that
walked
movie.
down the steps.
When he's like spinning the lightning bolt, he's like, "Ooh, ew." Like it's so good, dude. It's so good.
I'm going to go with Jor-El, though.
Yeah.
I mean, I did. It was very cute, very funny, but I am going to go with Jor-El.
I agree.
The stoic
Yeah.
Russell Crowe is like the classic Russell Crowe, but
Yeah.
I am gonna go with Zeus. I thought he was having fun.
Yeah, definitely,
And,
definitely.
Like, so that's my argument.
Okay, that's good. I mean,
Is
yeah.
Is everyone a Superman on this one?
Jor-El, man, Man of Steel is one of my favorite movies of
I-
all time, and I think he was incredible.
I love Man of
think,
Steel
yeah.
too. I think we were talking about it, that fight scene in like the little small town.
Oh,
Were we
the
talking
Smallville
about
fight
it?
scene,
Yeah.
Yeah.
With Fiore.
That was the
and
highlight.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Fiore
guys.
L or whatever her name is,
Yeah.
and the big guy.
The big dude, yeah.
Yeah, that was a
like-
sick fight. When I was,
Yeah.
I watched that movie as a kid. I think it was like what 2009,
I think it was 2000.
or was it like
a little bit
2000
there.
teens?
Like
I wanna say 10 or
13,
11, I thought, but
Yeah.
okay, yeah, okay.
I was young, dude. I think I was probably stoned watching it, and I was like, "This is the best fight scene I've ever seen." We got Tommy Lee Jones as Colonel Chester Phillips from Captain America or Two-Face.
I've never seen him play Two-Face, so I haven't
You
seen
ever seen
it.
the Two-Face movie?
I did see
No.
him play Two-Face.
Unfortunately.
And
So I'm gonna sit that one out.
I'm going with the
Going with Colonel Guy.
Colonel, yeah.
Yeah,
Is it Batman Returns?
Yes, one
Yeah.
with Val Kilmer.
Is it
that
not?
one?
I haven't seen that movie in I don't think I've seen it all the way through. I've seen him at like the very end where he's like, how all the coins are falling. He's trying to catch him and he falls over. Is it like not a good role? Is he just not good at the role, or is it?
story.
It's a little bit of both.
Tell them the story about how that happened.
About how I saw that.
Him and Jim Carrey. That was you told me. This
Oh, what, they didn't like each other or something like that? Or I don't remember what the story was.
Well, this is what Mark told me. I'm not sure if this is true, but he was saying
not
that Tommy Lee Jones was jealous or challenged by Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey was kind of up and coming.
Oh, that was Batman Forever.
Was that what? He was in that
The
one.
Riddler was Batman Forever.
So there was
were in it
Batman
together, right?
Forever.
Or was
yeah,
Riddler
they were
in both
together.
of them?
They were in it
Yeah.
together. There's Batman Forever. What was the last one?
Batman and Robin.
Batman and Robin was the fourth one.
yeah,
Okay,
that was-
It
that's
was
okay,
Batman,
yeah,
Batman Returns,
Forever.
Batman Forever, Batman and Robin was like that era of those ones.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
It should have been Batman Forever as the fourth one, right? Batman and Robin the third one.
I don't know.
Anyways.
Yeah, so apparently he didn't want to be outshined by this new kind of up and coming comedy guy everyone likes, so
Oh.
he tried to match his zany
Like the
comedy.
eccentric-
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, it ended up being not good.
Really?
That's not a Tommy
I
Lee Jones
believe
thing.
that.
Don't be zany. That's not you.
Right, and yeah, you don't do that well, and it shows in that movie.
Oh,
It's
okay.
not,
Yeah.
it's not a great performance. I mean,
Okay.
he's still a great actor, but
That one.
yeah, not so much
That's
there.
much.
I will say though, one of the things that sold it for me as Chester Phillips was in the very end, where he's like driving him down that tarmac to get on the jet plane, and he kisses Agent Carter, and he looks at him and he says, "I'm not kissing you."
yeah.
I thought that's pretty great.
Man, I think I've only seen First Avenger once, so
Really,
I don't recall.
Wow.
I know.
I love that
Double
movie.
wow.
I like that
love
movie. We got Hugo Weaving as
nice.
V for Vendetta or Red Skull.
That's actually a pretty.
Yeah, that's a good one. He's
Never seen
fantastic
V for
in both.
Vendetta.
Yeah.
No, that movie's great.
Yeah,
No,
watch
haven't
that
seen
one.
it.
That movie's
Okay.
great.
Yeah.
That's a
listed.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll just take V for Vendetta because of how
I'm gonna go V.
phenomenal he was in that.
was
I'm
like,
gonna
he
go
was
Red
great
Skull,
as
'cause
Red
that's
Skull,
all
too.
I've ever
Yeah.
seen him in.
Yeah.
Definitely V for Vendetta. It's a fantastic movie.
Red Skull.
Fantastic.
It's a good movie. All right, so we got a Red Skull
watch it.
here. He's good at Red Skull, but we definitely should watch. If you've never seen it, a first time watch, fantastic.
Okay.
Let's say
You might change your answer.
I'm pretty sure the next one is also V for Vendetta. We got
Okay, go ahead.
nice.
Natalie Portman, Thor, Mighty Thor, Jane Foster, or Evie Hammond.
I'll take her from as Evie Hammond. I wasn't a huge fan of Love and Thunder generally, so.
Yeah, the movie itself, I don't care for.
Remember, we're looking at them in the role.
True, I liked her more as maybe back in the first couple Thors as Jane Foster. I don't know if I really care for, as I didn't care for the comics when Jane Foster took over as Thor.
Yeah, she wasn't. I mean, she
was
tried
it an
to
actual
act
comic
kind
line
of
too?
funny,
Yeah.
in this, and it didn't come off very well. But her role in V for Vendetta is fantastic. It's phenomenal.
That shows some acting chops too.
I mean,
also,
yeah, and
so,
she literally shaves her head for the role.
It's a very strong performance. Yeah, very, very good. So I'm going to go Evie Hammond on V for Vendetta. But
I'm gonna go nothing because
well, then you can go with Thor. You haven't seen it.
No,
also-
Thunder, absolutely not.
I'm going to say redeeming quality is in that first fight in like the town of like the New Asgard, where she splits that hammer and they go
chunks.
around.
I mean, yeah, that was
come
pretty
back.
cool.
That was
Like,
cool. That was
But-
Very cool stuff, but just again, like it's like the Jared Leto thing with Joker. Awesome performance, not the best movie.
cool. Oh, yeah.
I don't think her performance was that awesome. Like she just was a person who she's a Thor and she had cancer and then she's gone.
Okay. True. I'm not gonna lie.
No,
but-
okay, I know we're just talking about the
No, I know.
the person in
Yes,
the movie, but I'm
but-
just saying I didn't like that either.
Every time I go to like hammer something in the wall, I'm gonna say, "Eat my hammer!" You know, it's like,
I'm not gonna.
that was an iconic.
That was the worst
That was
line I could have picked for her to say. Eat my hammer.
No, dude, no.
Yes,
Disagree.
that was the worst line they could have gave her. After she said, "I'm trying to think of a cool pickup line." Oh, and the pickup line I pick is "Eat my hammer." No, I
What her
disagree.
catchphrase?
Yeah, I disagree.
Was that a
Disagree,
writer
sorry.
issue though? Or, yeah.
Sorry.
She was. I mean, she felt awkward to me in that,
Yeah.
trying to like the awkward relationship she had with Thor. She was kind of flirting with him, kind of not, kind of standoffish. And
Yeah.
again, I don't blame Natalie Portman. I think she is a fantastic actor. She is
Great actress.
fantastic. She's one of the best.
Yeah.
One of the best. But yeah, even good actors, Tommy Lee Jones, if they're stuck in a role that's not that great,
Yeah.
and they can only do so much with it,
Sure.
I
Right.
suppose. So
Okay.